Yo, Sigma here. So today doesn't really have any easy opponents to speak of. They're all heavy hitters. Um, they're fairly balanced in their typing. Even though the first wave is fairly melee heavy, uh, they still aren't necessarily too vulnerable to range attacks. Although you will see that I tend to take them out in this with range attacks. Um, or something that's like ranged attacks in the case of Evil Punisher. I'm still running on auto, although I don't really have much faith that the AIs will do a better job than a human player can. I don't try to save up my EX skills in this run because I could tell from the preview that there were some fairly difficult opponents in this set. But I do switch to Koryu really quickly so that I can conserve her buffs and use them at the right moments. I don't think that was an intentional swap because I go over to Koryu rather quickly again. Because I did not want her using that last Anima Rampage too quickly because it's the lowest EX skill I have. That little delay that I had there between switching between Tanbo and Koryu made a huge difference because then Koryu misfired Anima Rampage because AIs are stupid in this. AIs are stupid in most games because artificial intelligence is a misnomer. For instance, everyone would try to dodge this. The AIs just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Thankfully, it doesn't decide to focus on me. It goes after Koryu. But Koryu ends up having to take the EX skill for me so that I can survive and get through to the end. Hinotori barely scraped by with that, and that was not a great score. In fact, none of my scores in today's recordings are really great. I had to take a few more swings at it, and I imagine everyone's going to be taking a few more tries at it. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get frustrated. Just realize that some EX skills have openings that you can exploit. A lot of EX skills, like the Sky High Zamber, I don't know if I'm getting that right. It has a very slim area, so you can dodge it if you're careful. This time, I really should have fired off Assault Cyclone there to take out this defender. Because it almost kills Hinotori. But we buff up again. This time I don't switch to Koryu because I'm holding my EX skill for when we need it, or when I think we need it. And so it takes quite a bit of time to get through the first wave. The second wave, the SD infighter is incredibly difficult to deal with. Although the second run, they deal with it rather quickly. In this second run here, I had learned to deal with these guys fairly quickly, but I mistargeted. I should have gone after one of these other suits. Because that Zamber, once again, demolishes most of the team. Because they don't... it demolishes Tanbo, almost. And then Hinotori takes it here. Koryu manages to get the buff off again, while Tanbo tanks some really heavy damage. The whip is a really, really messed up category of weapons, in my opinion, because of its AoE ability to stun everything around you. I've even seen it stunning large opponents like the EX bosses, extreme bosses. Koryu ends up being the MVP this time around. She's honestly, I underrate that suit a lot. She does a lot better than I expect her to, with the amount of stats that she's got. Believe it or not, she's only got 70,000 melee. Yeah, 71,000 melee. So she survives that somehow. And like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thanks for joining me.